Hair design. I am going to be showing you a couple of different techniques on braiding and different twists. Okay, the products that I'll be using, I might want to use a gel or a setting lotion. You can also use mousse, or you can just use a serum with nothing. I'm going to secure my ponytail with this great hairband. It's a hairband with a bobby pin on it. Okay, so you just slide the hairband on your pin. I'm going to brush her hair really smoothly to get a nice smooth ponytail. Get it as smooth as you can. And now I'm going to put my rubber band on my thumb and wrap it around the hair. To secure it, I'm going to slide my pin in, make sure it's where I want it, and secure. If you have any kind of buckles, you can use this to make it smooth. Make sure that you brush your ponytail out so that you can have a smooth braid, free from tangles. The first one that I will show you is just a regular 2-strand twist. Now to make this stay, I do like to kind of twist each side and then begin my turn. Making sure that it is very smooth, okay? As I braid, I want to smooth out the hair. Just like that. And then you can secure the ends with a rubber band. And there you have a braid. You can loosen this up. This could be created for a bun. You can just tuck the ends in and secure pins where you like. Next, I want to show you a 3-strand braid. I do want to make this a little bit tighter. So I'm going to slide it up. Actually, I'll just take it off and re-secure it. This technique is to ensure that your client is able to get their hairstyle taken down after an updo. Also, it prevents a lot of traction on the hair. It's always good to use that technique. Here I go, secure it. You can make this tight as you want. You shouldn't put it too tight. Again, I'm going to brush out my braids so that I can have brush out my hair so I can have a smooth braid. I'm going to divide the ponytail into 3 sections. I just want to smooth that out. And now I have 3 sections. I'm going to take my outer leg way to the middle. I'm utilizing all of my fingers. I'm gonna smooth out the hair as I go. I have my thumb on the middle just so that I can secure it. In each pass, I am making sure that I straighten all of the hair out because it may get tangled. Making sure that it's not too loose. As you get to the middle, it will get thicker. Just keep a good, firm grip so that part of your braid isn't loose and part is tight. Keep the same tension all the way to the end. And as you get to the end, you may need to borrow hair from a really thick section. And you can do that just by simply getting some of that hair where it's needed and keep going. That way, all of your strands are even, all 3 spaces. And go all the way to the end. You can secure the end with a rubber band, or you can choose to make this more of a fashion statement and loosen the braid up. And I'll just start by gently pulling some of the sides out. I left this a little loose. If you're not too sure if it's gonna fall out, just lightly secure a rubber band to the end. You don't have to tighten it because you'll be working with your braid, fanning your braid out, making it beautiful, full braid. And the looser you do this braid, the more fanned out you could have your braid design. I'm just gonna take my time because I don't want it too messy, but it is supposed to be like a lived-in look. And as I loosen it at the bottom, I can make it big as I want. Just opening that braid up. You can turn this into a design. Some people like to roll it and spread this out and secure it with pins to make a bun. Or you could just leave as is. Next, I'm going to show you on the scalp braid. This is the 3-strand. And you'll notice that the braid will be on top. This is a little bit different because of the hair texture. I do want to add some product to it just to have a smooth finish. And I'm gonna put this on both sides, being careful not to use too much product because you don't want the hair to exactly be super wet. And then to smooth it all out, I'm gonna take a brush and smooth it down. And to begin the process, I'm gonna take my first corner, and this is going to be sectioned into 3 sections, just like a regular 3-strand braid. So I have 3 sections. I'm gonna use the tip of my fingers, and my hands are gonna be on top of the braid. So I'll start like this. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm gonna take my fingers, or if your fingers are long enough, you can sweep the hair up with your finger, or you can always just incorporate. I have this, I'm gonna put it in my pincher, right up in there. somehow is not getting straight, you can take your comb and pick your comb up and let your comb be your guide. I'm gonna do this all the way down to the end. Pick the hair up, put it in your pincher, smooth the hair out. This is your on the scalp 3-strand braid. The first thing I'm gonna do is smooth out my section. This may be a smaller section or a bigger section. At the beginning of my section, I'm gonna take out a small piece to begin my braid, making sure that each side is smoothed down. I'm gonna separate 3 pieces to start my braid off. 3 even pieces, okay? And now I can begin my braid. So I go 1, 2, and 3. I wanna take a look at it to make sure I have a good start. And now I'm gonna sweep some hair up over here on the side where my pincher is, and I'm gonna grab it. Making sure to stay neat, focusing on a straight line. Again, you can pick the hair up with your finger and make sure that it's smooth and tight. Sometimes it can get tangled, so just kind of take your time with it. If you need to smooth that out more, you can take your brush and sweep that up into your pincher. Same on this side. I'll show you how that looks. Take your brush, just so that you can get it nice and smooth in your pincher. As I get towards the bottom, I want to make sure that everything is still smooth on both sides. And braid it all the way to the end. Once you get towards the end, try to not create so much tension in the nape area, because you'll create some buckling, or it might be a little sore for your client. All the way down. And I got it a little loose down there just so that it's not pulling. I can lift my client's head up just to see if there's some little room there. Keep up with the same tension going down the hair strand. And this will also help you build up your speed for a regular 3-strand braid. On this hair type, you really don't need to use a rubber band to secure the ends, but you can if you feel more safe that way. And see, I'm going all the way to the end. This is going to help the braid to stay secure without a rubber band. Yep, it is possible to go all the way to the ends. And there you have it. Now I want to show you a rope braid. These are for more natural hairstyles or someone who wants to temporarily change their look from straight to curly, or just have regular rope braids. You can section the hair out in small sections like this. Sometimes hair is added to it, and sometimes it's just done on regular hair. I will use gel in particular for this. This style can be saturated. You want it to be saturated with your product. So I'll take a nice thick square like this, and I'll divide that into 2 pieces. Now I'm gonna twist them in opposite directions, nice and tight to the scalp. See? One's going to the left, one's going to the right. And now, what do I do from here? I'm gonna crisscross those over. And now I can begin my rope. As I turn, I'm going to keep twisting each strand, creating my rope-like effect. With speed, and I'm still twisting as I go down. And I don't need to secure the ends.